Right now, a wrecking ball is aimed at a prominent piece of local history, the 1956 Shasta County Courthouse. Shasta County leaders recently voted 4-1 to tear the building down. The estimated price tag for this demolition is steep, running between $7 and $9 million. This investigation into that decision is brought to you by Shasta Unfiltered, an independent outlet serving the North State with honest news. Spending $9 million of taxpayer money to destroy a public asset, only to replace it with a flat surface parking lot, creates a massive sunk cost with zero financial return. The Board of Supervisors does have valid reasons for wanting the building gone. Its vintage 1950s interior is hiding severe liabilities, including asbestos, lead paint, and critical energy and ADA inefficiencies. This bar chart shows exactly how that multi-million-dollar budget is spent. The entire $7 to $9 million is consumed entirely by demolition costs and relocating the IT hub. It leaves the county with nothing but asphalt parking spaces. But are these hazmat and ADA issues actual mandates for demolition, or are they standard, highly solvable renovation challenges? Accepting the parking lot means accepting the permanent loss of a civic structure. It trades a valuable piece of downtown real estate for a project that generates no ongoing savings for the community. That's why there is a growing push from local journalists and advocates to hit pause on the demolition. They are requesting a targeted feasibility study on adaptive reuse, specifically turning the old courthouse into an alternative custody and reentry campus. This approach taps into a national trend where resource-strapped municipalities recycle their abandoned infrastructure to solve massive local problems, like jail overcrowding and high recidivism rates. This side-by-side comparison chart contrasts Shasta's $9 million parking lot against a recent project in Napa County. Napa successfully pivoted an existing reentry facility into a fully operational behavioral health treatment center for just $4 million. Historic infrastructure flaws do not condemn a building. When managed correctly, they effectively serve as a discounted shell to house modern civic needs. If we apply this adaptive reuse concept directly to the 1500 Court Street building, its downtown geography is perfect. It sits right next to transit lines, local services, and the new courthouse. The spacious 1950s lobbies naturally fit large day reporting assemblies, while the countless old offices and courtrooms are easily converted into behavioral health integration and vocational training spaces. Traditional jail incarceration requires a massive per-participant cost. A community-based accountability model drastically lowers those operating expenses while actively strengthening families and reducing repeat offenses. The exact architecture that makes it a poor modern courthouse makes it a highly functional reentry campus, one that could immediately ease the daily pressure on the county jail. Best of all, Shasta County wouldn't have to foot the entire renovation bill. Reentry facilities and local custody projects qualify for heavy state and federal subsidies. There are specific federal pathways available for this exact type of project, such as the Department of Justice's Second Chance Act grants, which are designed to fund local reentry infrastructure. Even the hazardous materials can be leveraged. The presence of asbestos and lead paint actually qualifies the building for EPA brownfield support, which provides direct funding for assessment and cleanup. By rushing into immediate demolition, the county is actively leaving millions of dollars in external federal and state grants sitting on the table. The choice comes down to two clear outcomes: paying millions for an expensive slab of asphalt, or leveraging outside grants to build a modern campus that revitalizes downtown and keeps people out of jail. The immediate request from advocates isn't to start construction today. It is simply to pause the irreversible demolition long enough to conduct an independent feasibility study. To read the full letter, hold your local government accountable, and stay informed on North State News, visit ShastaUnfiltered.com. Effective fiscal policy requires looking beyond the immediate cost of a wrecking ball. It means pausing to recognize when an old problem is actually a multi-million-dollar opportunity.